We were able to catch them on their heels a few times. And pay attention, we are not going to let them run the fast break in this half. You're going to catch some serious heat from me if I catch you slow to get back on defense. If we go out there and show the killer instinct I know we have, this is not a team that can stay with us. Let's up that intensity.
Second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
A lot of assists for him before halftime, as usual. He's always looking for his teammates and getting them easy baskets when he can.
When a passing lane opens, he will thread the ball in there in an instant, and that's so important. On target and on time with the passes. He's really skilled at that.
At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's the Beast in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That free throw good from the Beast. Second free throw, no good. Cavaliers leading. Irving attacking.
Love is known for how explosive he can be on offense, but he still gets knocked on for his defensive prowess, or lack thereof. He seems to be tiring of it, though, and has put in a lot of work. I think he's gotten better.
I remember last season when Tyson Chandler had remarks about Love's defense, and Love just brushed it off. It's something he's heard before and has followed him even in his rise to the highest ranks of the NBA.
And I think it's been a bit of an overhyped and overstated problem for him. I mean, he does so much more on the court than people think. I don't think he'll ever be an NBA All-Star defender, but he's more than capable of holding his own at that end of the floor.
It's stolen. And here is Harris. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And there's the feed to Oladipo. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Irving attacking.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
Here's the Beast. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Beasts got 29 in the game. And here comes Irving. Feeds to Mozgov. Back to Irving. Love in the post. Vucevic on him. Love, no luck.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Here's the Beast. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The Beasts got 31 points. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. James with it, picked up by Harris. Now, here is Irving. Guarded closely. Back to Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Love. Off on the layup.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Magic have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That free throw good from the Beast. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. Irving attacking. Great touch on the 16-footer. Irving's got 19 points.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks. And let's take this opportunity to show you the most productive rookie rebounders of the last 10 games. 5th, Aaron Gordon.
Well, he gets off the ground really well, and I think that's what sets him apart from some of the other rookies on that list.
Yeah, he's got major. Guy can really elevate.
Cleveland on defense. It's a 3-point game. Off the screen, and there's the basket. Good from the Beast. The Beast's got 10 points in the quarter.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Checking out some numbers for Oladipo. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. He's putting up 10 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, it's a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
To the middle. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Mozgov.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations. He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Bit of a controversial statement last year when LeBron said that there are no longer any real rivalries in the NBA anymore. It seemed off at first, but he might have a point.
And the logic LeBron used in making that rivalry statement was that all of these players, Clark, have known each other for so long, coming up through amateur tournaments, AAU and the like.
And not to mention, Kevin, that with how free agency is structured now, there's a lot more player movement going on. Still, I can't get 100% on board with what he said, because there are teams that clearly don't like each other.
Good on the second free throw. Well, Clark, if you were trying to craft in your imagination the ideal flawless basketball player, you'd have a hard time doing much better than LeBron James.
The 21st century version of the best video game player ever, and also happens to be the best real game player ever, too. I mean, one of them anyway. That's why Eric Spoelstra, the coach, called him 1 through 5, and that's a perfect way to describe LeBron James.
And Oladipo kicks to Harris. Pass to the Beast. Goes up on the wing, and he gets it to go. The Beast's got 38 points.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way. And for LeBron, has he reached his peak? He says he's still a relative newcomer to working down on the block, and that's one area he's continuing to improve. You know, developing moves and then counter moves against post defense. Boy, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
The pass to Oladipo. Shoots. And there it is again from him. Shot good from the Beast. The Beast's got 14 points now in the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
And for LeBron, you know, he said he didn't enjoy posting up earlier in his career, but as his command on the low block has improved, he's gotten more comfortable with it. And I think now it's something that he's really relished.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Hammer time! Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Here's the screen on the wing, Shumpert. He's looking for Love and finds him. He dishes it to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. And that's off the glass and in. LeBron's got 21.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today. Just as hot as he was last time out.
Nice ops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Good game for Irving. 19 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or 2.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
How about all the points they're getting off turnovers?
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Irving.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
The Beast passes to Harris. He kicks it to Oladipo. Back to Harris. Pass to the Beast. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Heat game. Should be a close one.
Oladipo dishes to Gordon. Back to Oladipo. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. James with it. Picked up by Harris. Harris against James. Gone right side. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 23.
Signature basket for him there. And, you know, they can turn this deficit around pretty quickly if he gets on a roll.
The dish now to Gordon. No luck. Good D from Love.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Irving attacking. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group.
That's it?
And you know this, man.